your beans in here, obviously. A case of just lifting the lid and replacing it, there's no lock. And then you've got a chocolate canister on the inside of the machine. So you just fill it very simply from the outside. Occasionally you may want to remove that for cleaning, and we'll get into that in a moment, but on a daily basis just fill from the top. And then milk very simply in your milk bath. You can fill it in situ. If you pull it out a small distance, you'll be able to pour it in, or you could take it out and place it on the side. Operationally, the other key thing is your waste coffee. So like your other machine, it will fill a bin full of coffee. To access that, you just pull the tray out the front, and your waste coffee obviously needs to be thrown away. Yep. So just your general waste, unless you've got compostable sort of food recycling. The machine counts how many coffees it does, and it will tell you when the bin is full. Every time you remove this tray, it activates this switch, so it knows that the bin's been removed, so it assumes that you empty the bin. So don't take this out and put it back in full, because the machine will fill again and it will overflow. So if you take this tray out, you have to empty the coffee. Okay, does that make sense? Any liquid should come down into this tray here, and it drains out the back, and it goes through the machine and directly into the waste. What you might find when you take the tray out, a little bit like we've got here, you've got some small residue, so just be conscious of that, and that's it. Make sure you give it a clean each time. Okay. In terms of your cleaning, you've got different systems within the machine. So you've got your chocolate powder here, which mixes in this bowl, this soluble mixing solution. That's probably very similar to your other machine. On a daily basis, it's very simple just to press this B button on the inside of the machine. Okay, so if you press B, it flushes the system with hot water. So you can do that at any time during the day. If you come to the machine just for a quick check, press it any time you like, because it's very quick and simple. It also gives the milk system a quick purge as well, so there's no harm in doing it at any time. What we would suggest also, you can do this flush as a daily solution, but then depending on your volume, like how busy you are, this bowl will need to come off to be cleaned. So I don't know if that's something you did with your other machine, but your canister chute here will get this product bearding on it because of the moisture, the steam within the machine. So that should come off, be cleaned and dried. And also this mixing bowl can be removed just by pulling it forward, and that steam hood comes off, so you can clean under there and clean the bowl out, because the flush doesn't clean the very top of it. So do that as often as you can. It'd be great if you do it daily, but maybe weekly. But if you're here, it's best to keep it as clean as possible.
Or once a day, no?
In an ideal world, yes, if you're really busy.
Yeah.
It keeps the machine clean, the drinks will taste better, the machine will be more reliable. So ideally once a day, but get used to it. You'll see if it needs cleaning. If you're cleaning it and it's really dirty, you need to do it more often. If you're taking it off to clean it and it's pretty clean, then maybe you're doing it too often. It takes a bit of common sense. The important thing when pushing it back is these two lugs on the side of the bowl. It's really important that they both get located in here firmly. So when you take the bowl and push it back in, just push it back in. It's quite easy to just clip it on one side. Always make sure that it's clipped in on both sides. Okay, and you need to make sure you keep this steam hood and that sits in that place. Okay, does that make sense?
Yeah.
Perfect. So that's your soluble system.